So this year I switched out trainers and I'm working kind of exclusively with Robbie Reynard and his fitness coach that he has back in Oklahoma. And this year has definitely been one of the most strenuous off seasons that I've done. I feel the best that I've ever felt. Good to hold moto, if not faster at the end of it. So going well right now. I'm definitely in the best shape that I've ever been in. Tuesday and Thursday, those are usually my heavier days, and I'll usually do a lot of riding and then a bike ride or a run and gym on both of those days. So those will be my heavy days. Everything I do is by heart rate. I'll do like a tempo ride or like a hard bike ride will be like 160 to 170 heart rate, an hour and a half. So in the gym, obviously, we'll do more superset type stuff. So we'll just kind of jump from one thing straight into the other to try to keep the heart rate up a little bit, but also work the muscles at the same time.
More often than not, Austin trains in Oklahoma, so I rarely see him. You assume that they're training and working hard and eating correctly and things like that. But this year was a little different story. He wasn't hurt. He came into the off-season healthy, and the weather got so bad in Oklahoma that he came and lived with me for like a month. The biggest thing that impressed me, and I told it to his trainer Rob and to his parents, was that his work ethic, whether it's because he's more mature or he knows what you have to do, he was awake before me, and I start early at the shop. He was awake, cooking breakfast. Off to the gym, we'd get to the track, and it was a lot of laps, a lot of quality riding, get our motos in that was written from Robbie Reynard back in Oklahoma. So our day was done at the track, but then he was off to the gym again. I live about, 7 miles from the gym he was working at, so he'd go to the gym, he'd work out, and then he'd run home to my house. The whole package impressed me that he was here, he was in bed early, his diet was good, his supplements he was taking was the right thing.
Well, I would say Austin this year looks like he's in a lot better shape than he was last year. I think he learned a lot last year. Small injuries, which kind of put him a little bit behind on his training, and I think this year he's tried to focus a lot more on the off season to be in shape when the series started. And he's been out here full time from December 1, and he was already riding and training back home, but now he's out here full time, so it makes it a lot easier for him to like be around us at the shop, ride different tracks, and the weather's good, so.
Our trainer, he's not yelling at you. I've never really worked well with guys that yell at me. I mean, push me, but tell me what I need to do and I'll do it. So he's not gonna hold my hand. Like I'm 20 years old, so I know the consequences to staying up or not eating right. It's kind of up to me when it comes to that stuff.
Not only what he's learned over the past, it's just he has a lot of good people around him. He has his trainer and his dietitian and his agent, and he knows what it takes. You know, like we won a couple races last year, and we all want to win more races than we want to win this championship. So we're just trying to do everything that we can.
I expect great things for him this year, and obviously I know he's working hard for it. Well, I think he's every bit as dedicated as a majority of the guys that have ridden for us. You know, like we didn't hire him because we thought he was just an okay kid. We hired him because we believe he is a champion. And he's a guy that's won races already, and he's going to win. Once he gets on a roll, I think he's going to be hard to stop.